Hi, Best Buds. It's Cathy with Cathy's Garden, and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. I had a little bit of discouraging news told to me this morning when I called my internet provider. They're saying that it might be until October the 3rd before I get my line from my pole to my home fixed, or a new line strung. So I had a moment of woe is me, and then I decided, nope, we're not going to feel sorry for ourselves. We are going to go forward, and we're going to keep doing these short little videos, and I do hope that you will join me. So in our last video, I showed how I took some cardboard. I think I covered up all my cardboard. Yeah, I did. I took some cardboard from a box that my husband received something in, and I covered it with paper by just gluing it on and tearing. I kind of liked that look. And then I took some pages and I cut them the same size as the cover. And that's what we did in the first video. And this video, I'm going to show you that I went ahead and I put the twine through the holes, and the way I did my holes was really the same way that we always do with my little sheet, my little tool that we use. Now I made mine to be about a ½ an inch wide because I thought a ½ an inch in would be a good measure to place the holes. And then I drew a line in the middle of this. So this is 1/4 inch, and then that's 1/4 inch. Then I folded it the long way and once again increased it well. And where my folds intersected, I put a little dot. Then I put this edge of my little piece right here on the edge of the cardboard, and I stacked everything that I wanted on top of each other, and then I took my awl and I just went all the way through to the very bottom, which was the back of my little cardboard here. So that's how I got my holes evenly spaced. It was easy, especially with this little tool here. Then I decided, oh, let's just add some beads on the end. I think that is really fun. And I went ahead and I decorated a little bit of the pages. This one, I used a little napkin that I had on my desk, some stamping, and a tab. And then I added laces on others with paper clips with pieces of ephemera. And that's how I have decorated it so far. I did make a built-in pocket for this one, and I had some cute little tags from Chapter 1 papers, and I thought, oh, let's just pop those in the little pocket. All right, so that is where we are right now. So what I want to do next, I'm going to even this up real quick here. What I want to do today with all of you is let's decorate the front here. Now I have some Tim Holtz wallpaper flowers, and I'm kind of going with this color right here. It's kind of a terracotta color, and I pulled out some of these flowers that I thought might work. I liked some of them, but they weren't quite it. Then I got my Tim Holtz pieces out. These right here, I don't know what they're called. They are Tim Holtz though, and I really fell in love with this one on the front. Let me show you the others that was in my selection pile. There's that one. That one's okay. There's this one. I like that one too. I like that one, and I like this one. I think it's the color of this one that I enjoy so much. I also enjoy seeing this paper underneath. This is a Chapter 1 paper, and I just adore it. All right, so that's my top. I decided, well, let's try a butterfly. It's okay, but yeah, I have 2 of these. I just think this is something very special, and I love it. But I still thought, it needs a little something else. Now I'm going to bring in my vintage photo and I'm going to just ink up the edges like this. And then, that's still not quite what I want. I have some tracing paper here, and I'm going to take my art glitter glue and add some glue to the back here and just pop it basically right in the middle. Glue it right on that tracing paper. Now, while this dries, which won't take very long, I also got into my sari silk. And not only did I iron this strip of sari silk, but I sewed it with the machine and then I ironed it again because I really like that really flat look. Now, I don't want to put it on the top because I think that's going to cover up too much. So I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to glue it on the inside. Yes, it's going to cover up this prettiness here, but I think that's kind of the look that I want. I'm going to use my hot glue gun, my Surebonder High Temp, with that specialty tip. And I'm going to add my glue. I'm going to do all of it at the same time. Usually I don't, but I think I can do this, hopefully. And then lay my sari silk right in that glue. I'm going to turn it this way. Yeah, I'm going to pull it up a little bit so it's about the same width all the way across here, just something close. Okay, that's nicely glued on. Let's give it a snip. All right, now let's see. How is this looking? Let's get this all put back together a little bit. Okay. There. Alrighty. Oh, I think that looks really nice. I think I need to snip that just a little bit right there. Okay. All right, now back to this right here that we've got our tracing paper, our coffee dyed tracing paper glued on the back of our flower, one of Tim Holtz flowers, and I'm just going to tear around this flower. Maybe something like that. I might take it down just a little bit right here. Maybe I'll see if I can take it down just a little bit more. And maybe bring it up right here a little bit, just for a little bit of movement. So it's not just a round circle. Yeah, I'm not after a round oval. I'm kind of want to follow. Oh yeah, that's pretty. All right, I like that. Now, once again, I want to add just a little bit more color. So using my sponge with my vintage photo, I'm going to go around this way and darken up the edge. So now it looks like this. I really think that's pretty. I still think it needs a little something. I think maybe some buttons might be cute with this, and I'm not sure exactly how to add those buttons or where to add those buttons. I don't know. I really don't. Oh, maybe up here. Okay, I'm getting an idea. Hopefully, if I stop this video, it will start again correctly. Wish me luck. All right, so I grabbed my buttons and I put some thread in the holes of the button. I also grabbed a label here. I thought February 5th, 1903 looked really cute on here, and I thought maybe, I don't know, maybe something like this. I'm not sure, maybe down here. Let's go ahead and let's glue down our flower first. So I'm going to use my art glitter glue, and I'm going to just pop that right on here. Maybe something like that. And then let's place the label. I don't know if I want it here or there. I think I'm going to put it over here. So right like that. And then just a little bit of this ruffle right here on the edge. So I'm just going to trim off a piece. And yeah, let's even this up just a little bit better. And maybe a little bit of fraying. Better put the lid back on my glue. A little bit of fraying. Okay. And let's pop that on like that. I'm hoping that's what I want. Oh, maybe there. I like it a little more bent or crunchy or ruffled or whatever the word is. All right, let's get that on there like that. Now, I've got one of the pins, a bulb pin with one of the buttons, I mean to say. And I'm not sure where I want this, but I think I want this on here. So I'm thinking put it on first. Oh goodness, let's see if we can get this closed. There we go. And then if we add maybe a button on either side, I made 3, not buttons, but I put 3 strings on the buttons. Maybe we just want that, and it needs something else though, doesn't it? All right, let's cut this a little shorter. Maybe that's what's bothering me. And let's cut this a little shorter. I don't know, you guys. Something, it needs something, but I don't know what that something is. Maybe I've got some string, some twine. I'm not sure what it needs. All right, you guys, so it's kind of a little crazy, but I added some bling up here and I added some bling down here. So we have bling, we have wooden beads, and we have buttons all on the same cover, but I actually think it works. I think this was a very fun paper craft to do with a cardboard. Somebody said it's not a box, it's more like a crate or something. It's pretty thick. Needless to say, it worked out perfectly, and I really love how this has come together. I hope you have enjoyed this short little video. I hope you stay with me as I wait for my internet line to be replaced. We're gonna make the best of the situation, you guys. So if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.